Would it be wrong to say that I'm disappointed in 2019? Is there this lady whose name I'm trying to hide for not being known by the internet's sake? I'm not putting the blame on myself. I guess I'm just doing a little thinking out loud while I recap 2019. So during this year, I pissed off a magician.
You!
And I kinda got into some hijinks with my favorite YouTuber.
Here goes nothing.
All right.
Give me that!
Oh my! And then I tried to be more active on the channel and upload more frequently than I have been in the past, which completely bombed. This wasn't any part on you guys. It was more on me and not knowing how to budget my time well. And then I went into exile. I don't know, but I lost that spark. I burned myself out and I don't have the energy or the motivation to work on any of the projects I was working on before this video. Which, I guess I could say I'm kind of surprised that I didn't see the hashtag floating around as much as I could, but it's not that much of a problem. I'm a small channel. I was shooting too hard in the skies for that one. Though with the exile, it feels kind of weird. Because like I mentioned in that video, I've been going headfirst into this YouTube stuff for like 3 to 4 years now. So to just like stop, it was pretty odd, but also really relaxing at the same time. So then I came back and peppered your guys' timeline with a few videos here and there. And then the Kappa drama hit and I shit my pants very hard. I'm a little bit scared as to what 2020 is going to hold for my kind of content. So a second, but it feels a lot shorter than the first exile was put into pace. And now here we are at this video, where I started it off by saying that I may be a little bit disappointed in 2019. It is kind of true, but it also isn't, because I was a part of this amazing podcast with a bunch of famous YouTubers and other personalities for the short time that it existed. And I probably talked your guys' ear off enough about being shouted out by Anthony C, basically. Guess I just learned, again, that dealing in absolutes is what got me to where I was at the end of 2017. And even though I think I'm far, far away from still not being my own worst critic, I am taking a few steps here and there to learn how to stop being my own worst critic and just accept the mistakes that I do more and more. This is a roundabout way of pointing out that during 2018's recap, I strive to do better for you guys, and I strive to do better for myself. And I kinda failed. You know what? Screw those feelings. I'm putting stuff here at the forefront to make this decade awesome. I will try and see if I can do my best at putting my mental and physical health first before the channel. I mean, that could mean that there are some days where you guys won't be getting content, but for like the last couple of months or so, from friends, other creators, and from you guys, you've been saying that my health is more important than some arbitrary schedule of putting out content here and there. Though when I do have the time, I will try and put out as much content as I can in the moment. Because during that period before Kappa was being talked about, and I was still uploading stuff in October, I did sow the seeds for potentially different styles of videos to blossom onto this channel, and maybe I'll broaden my horizon and experiment with more different kinds of other genres of videos for you guys to watch and critique. And I will try to make streaming stuff a secondary priority to putting videos up on the channel and doing all the other nonsense that comes attached with this. Making videos is kind of my first objective in a to-do list because most of my audience, you guys right here, come to my YouTube channel. But when I do have the time and I either finish like recording a video and I still have time and I don't have work or any other obligations, I'll find some streamable games to play on Twitch for you guys to laugh at and to just join on the journey with me. Other than that, it feels weird making this video on the cusp of a new decade. I mean, at the beginning of the decade that we're in now, as of this video being recorded and uploaded, I was getting my feet firmly on the ground during secondary school. I was 12 years old. God, where'd the time go? Yeah, 2019, come with me to the back room, and at 11:59, I'll put you out of your misery so 2020 can rise up and either endure potential love or scorn from the masses of people that wanted you to become better than 2019. So I guess you have a lot to live up to 2020 in the following years to come. Big thanks to everyone that has stuck around this year and for whenever you guys join the channel and join this little adventure that we've had. 2018 was a lot more meatier of a year, of a year content-wise. And I could make a whole bunch of excuses, but I guess I'll just boil it down to it being a lot of the battles up here being won or lost. And the new decade and this new year may bring a lot more of that. So I guess that has to do it for this recap of 2019. So thank you guys again for watching this, for sticking along, and maybe you guys will still be on this train ride when we get into the new year and we that's a weird way of putting it, recap 2020 and see if we've moved any farther in our journey to become the best YouTuber. I can't say that with a straight face, but thank you guys so much for watching. Have a happy new year. And as always, I will see you in the next video and in the new decade.